Good morning, world. Poppy's on the hunt for something. What are you looking for? Have you spotted something? Look, it's on the window. It's a fly. Classic Poppy, she hates flies. Why are you licking your lips? You're gonna eat it. It's like a game for you, isn't it? The fly game. You never catch them. Here he is. Should we let him out? You'll be very calm in there. Looking quite big. Juniper's been waiting for ages, actually. She's just been down to the beach for her early morning sun exposure. Although she was napping when she was out in the sun, like having a sunbathe moment. I'm only partially clothed right now because I also went outside to get my vitamin D exposure. And the reason why I'm like on it today is because I finally got my smart ring, and one of the tracking on there is how much vitamin D you're getting. So I can like look it all up on the app and see if I'm getting enough or not enough. And it suggested that I be outside between 9 and 10. So I went out just before 9 and stood out there for half an hour absorbing. And yeah, I'm just checking the stats now, see if it's going to log it all. So this is like my test day. It came posted with DHL, and they don't have a DHL on this island, so it means I have to go down to the ports and pick it up. And I unboxed it yesterday. Very nice packaging, what you would expect for a premium product like this. So I'm excited to see how it improves my life and my health, especially my sleep tracking. That's something that I definitely struggle with. So I went into the Ultrahuman app to see what the sun exposure says. I'm still trying to figure all of it out because there's a lot of statistics in there. But it basically says that I've only got 22% of my daily vitamin D from the sun. Now, I would have thought being out in the sun today, that would have been enough. Like I would have thought that would have been enough sun exposure for me. But it did ask me like what my skin type was, how much clothes I was wearing. So technically I need to be out there for like 2 times more the same what I did this morning to get my full vitamin D, which is actually quite an interesting insight, because often you think you've done enough. You think you've done enough exercise or eaten enough food or eaten too little food, but to have something actually give you more information like this is very interesting. One other thing that's on here is called a caffeine window, which tells you when your ideal caffeine time is. So I probably would have had my coffee already by now, but it's telling me to wait 10 more minutes. Okay, I had my morning coffee in my caffeine window and decided to come back outside to see if I could actually meet my sun exposure value, to see how long it actually takes, because to be honest, this is way longer than I would normally spend outside in the sun. So I'm very interested to see what else I'm doing wrong. I'm also completely shirtless now, whereas before I had like a shirt with just the sleeves open, and I want to see if I can get the absorption in quicker, because the idea of spending 2 hours walking on the beach every day, no one's got time for that. So how do you meet your health score without supplementation, especially if you don't live in a tropical country? If somebody like me needs to be out for this long in the sun to get the vitamin D absorption, man, I need to like figure something out. And it has got me questioning, like, how healthy are we? We often think we're healthier than we are. Obviously, I want to live a long and rewarding life. I don't want to be feeling like I'm constantly tracking everything, but it is nice to know that it's just doing its thing in the background, and it's so small and light that I actually can't feel it. I remember saying in an old vlog that having a dog forces you to get out and perhaps do exercise or walking in nature that perhaps you wouldn't normally do without the dog. And I feel like perhaps having a smart ring or a smart watch or even a smartphone that's tracking your health is another thing that can encourage you or inspire you to do things that perhaps you wouldn't normally do. And often I think we look at technology as being this bad thing that disconnects us from nature. But let's face it, I wouldn't have come all the way down to the end of the beach today by myself with my shirt off, absorbing vitamin D and giving Poppy such a nice long run off the lead if I wasn't actually trying to track some of my statistics today. So in that sense, the technology really has improved my day. And it's not just about vitamin D and caffeine and sleep. Sacha also uses her Aura ring, so she's got a different brand to me. This one is the Ultrahuman, which is my test. I don't know how it's going to be, if it's any good or not. And she has the Aura, which is the well-established brand, and she uses it for like contraceptive and also as a hormone tracker And yeah, like women's health, there's a whole different section for women's health that there is for men's, which really helps you understand your cycle, whether you're trying to abstain from pregnancy or you're trying to get pregnant, when you're ovulating. All of these things can actually enhance your life. So full disclosure, Ultra Human have been bugging me to try this ring for a while. They said they would send me one if I gave them a honest review. And what I want to do today is, as we're talking about health, and we also have to go into General Luna to have Juniper's health check, her 2-month health check today, and Sacha's health with her ring, I thought we could just talk about the differences between these two brands and whether or not having a smart ring is actually valuable at all. I think older people would probably say it's not worth it, you know, I don't need more technology stuck on my body or whatever. But in general, the older you are, the more concerned about your health you are. And if you can get some insights in a nice way that help improve your overall health, save you having to go and have like a proper annual checkup or a 6-month checkup at a doctor because you already have some insights, I think that's a good thing. So the ring says by the time I'm finished this walk, I would have been out here probably for about an hour. And the time for my skin to skin burn in this UV index, which it also tracks, would be about 4 hours. So technically I could stay out here without sun cream and with my skin tone not burn for that amount of time at this UV index, which is something I would never have known or never have checked before I came out here. Obviously, if you've got very fair skin, you have to tell the ring in case you come outside and your stats are completely different. And I will say for a fact, if you live in a colder country where you're wearing way more clothes, you pretty much definitely would need to take a vitamin D supplement if it takes this much in the tropics in the Philippines to get your vitamin D exposure directly from the sun. We've now appeared in town for Juniper's health check-up. She's going to the doctor, who's right there, up there. Not Story, I just pointed at Story. Story's not the doctor.
It's a 2-month check.
Yes, 2 months. Baby Juniper is 2 months old. How big have you grown? We'll find out today. And Story and I are gonna wait in a cafe somewhere, but first of all, we've got to do some laundry. Let's pick up the laundry first, Story.
You mean drop off?
Yeah, drop. No, we're picking something up. Okay.
Strawberry?
Let's go through there. Wow, what kind of laundry place is this?
Secret.
The secret one. Cool. Juniper's pram matches the cafe, look. Same colour as the walls. It's a matcha cafe. So we surprised Story with a little cafe outing to Hello Hello Matcha Club, which is a brand new secret cafe hidden in a laundromat, which we thought would be funny for her to experience and for us too. It's our first time coming here. So it's right in the same place where Juniper was having her health checkup. So we thought we'd come here first and try out a new place, just kind of add to our library of wonderful things that makes Siargao interesting and cool. I enjoyed it. The matcha was really good and I would definitely go back there. It's probably one of the best matchas I've had. And super cheap. It was only 100 pesos per drink, which for a matcha with ceremonial grade matcha powder is pretty good. Okay, so now we are out right down by the reef today and I am baby wearing. Baby wearing is actually one of the workouts that I can see on my Ultra Human app, so I'm using this as my exercise, and also it's a nice thing to get out in the morning and get a little bit of fresh air. We don't normally come this close to the sea. You can see how long this reef actually is, all the way back to where our house is over there. So it's nice to be able to kind of walk out here at low tide and experience the ocean. And it's the first time Juniper's been out here too. She's a bit restless, she's had loads of milk, but she needs rest now and she needs some sunlight as well. So that's why she's in her nappy, getting a bit of vitamin D. There's some cloud cover at the moment, so I have to probably log that to show that it's not full sunshine, but that's probably good for baby. We don't want her to feel too uncomfortable. Look at that, sea's coming in. It's all right, we've got a pretty clear escape route from here. Hey, Story, your slippers are going to get washed away.
Jumping in.
Oh, right. Okay, hang on. About a year ago now, maybe over a year. Whoa! We jumped into this part of the ocean and we swam out there where the waves are, which was really interesting because we got to see a completely different type of current under the water. It's very different from what you normally experience here in Siargao. Crazy girl. Stories in
Daredevil.
you're a bit of a daredevil. Yeah, you are indeed. It's really deep here actually. It goes right down, you can't stand there. And then there's like a tiny opening to where like the deep ocean comes. No swimming costume, pretty dress, straight in the sea.
Dirty, don't worry.
What's the temperature like?
Chilly.
Really?
Put your foot in there.
No, I don't want to put my foot in because I've got Juniper on my shoulder.
Well, at least stick your hand in.
No, I can't reach down.
It's nice. It's like cooling.
Good for a swim?
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a current, Story?
The tide is coming in, so let's say it's now or never. It's like, oh, let's go back and get my swimming costume, but you haven't got time.
Yeah, I know. You can already see.
You have to get in now. This is the real world.
It's changed already, hasn't it?
Yeah, I would have jumped in too, but I'm still not allowed.
Oh yeah, you've got your injuries to heal from, haven't you? So something that Sacha and I have been really diving into lately is just kind of our health, like our heart health, and how, you know, how much longevity we've got left and being able to track some of that information. And this morning, my ring told me that my cardio age was 45 and I'm only 41. Now, I don't think that's true. I think it needs a little bit more time to calibrate to me because I can ride a bike and run and go very far without running out of breath. I don't think it's got my details quite right yet. I think it needs a little bit more time to calibrate. But Sacha's got the Aura ring, which has like some pretty hardcore sensors on it. And her heart age is meant to be like 5 years younger. So let's see if we can kind of balance that out. But me coming out here and doing this baby wearing was just inspiration. You know, waking up and seeing that maybe my heart health wasn't as strong as I thought it was, maybe want to get out there and do some more. So now that we know that baby Juniper weighs officially 4.6 kilos now, it's essentially like coming out and doing some weights. Carrying a 5 kilo weight with you on your walk definitely changes it.
Yeah, that's what I call the dried mango fish. Because of the purple bits on its face that look like that.
How's your morning exercise?
Lovely. And chilly as well.
Good. It's like an ice bath.
Yeah, although the word chilly doesn't really make sense because that would mean it was hot.
Yeah.
So,
Spicy.
hot. Sorry, cold.
It's definitely not cold in there though, is it?
Cool.
Yeah. We switched baby wearers.
Trying it out.
She doesn't look too impressed.
No?
She's got a non-impressed face on.
Aww.
Although when we first put her in, she was really happy.
Smiling away.
Loved it. We're going to get outside, get some fresh air and go for a walk down the beach. Look at the difference in the tide now. Amazing to think that we were just walking out there earlier and Story was swimming around about where that rock is. Couldn't get out there now, could you? The current would sweep you away if you did that now.
That one.
Oh. Story just drew that. Is that your drawing?
Yeah.
I nearly stepped on it by accident.
It's okay.
Is that your character?
Yeah. I tried to draw it. Can you see it?
Not bad for a sand drawing.
I'm good at any kind of drawing.
You are quite a good artist.
Apart from natural coal drawing.
Natural coal?
You know where you find like
Oh,
bits of
charcoal.
charcoal from palm trees.
That's because you need the right kind of wood for that.
Wait, no.
So did you have to log this as a workout?
I haven't done, no. But I can. I can go back in afterwards and add workout if I want to.
Okay.
But it would just be walking.
Yeah, but it counts, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
you're doing steps.
Yeah.
What would you say is like the main benefits of like female health with the ring?
My ring,
Yeah.
mainly for me, for my ring, it's to track my menstrual cycle and to use it as a natural contraception through the cycle. Like it measures your temperature every day and it kind of does it all for you. So that is the main reason why I wanted the ring and why I wear it. And you have to wear it for a while so it like gets to know your body and everything. And it's pretty accurate.
So when I downloaded the app for this one, there were a lot of options for that too, but of course because I've logged myself as a man, it greys them out. So I do think that you can track your cycle and stuff as well with this ring. So the main difference between the Ultra Human ring and the Aura ring is basically the price of the subscription, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think your ring has more features. It has more bits, like more monitoring things that I don't have.
Inside the app, yeah.
Yeah.
But the app is free and there's no subscription. So with Aura, you buy the ring, it's about $350 and then there's a monthly subscription of about $10 a month.
Yeah.
Whereas with this one, you buy the ring, it's the same price, about $350. But then once you get that, there's no subscription cost. So that all that money doesn't add up.
Yeah, that's actually really worthwhile.
Yeah, because when I've been looking at all the other reviews for Aura versus Ultra Human, that's the main argument. There's more features on the Ultra Human app and it's free.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay a subscription.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot, isn't it? After buying
Yeah.
a $350 ring to then find out you got to pay $10 a month forever.
And I also pay for the Natural Cycles app as well, which is where it monitors your fertility windows and things like that. So when you add it all up together, it does actually add up. But a lot of people notice my ring and say, oh, is that an Aura ring? So a lot of people know about it and know about what it can do. But I haven't actually seen anyone else with one yet.
I think it's because you're not in Europe. I think it's more of a Western thing now to do wearable health tech.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's quite expensive as well. So, but I will say, like, this is super light. I don't notice it at all. In fact, I actually lost it the other day. It fell off my finger in the night, and I had to use the special Find My Ring feature to find it.
I don't have that feature either.
So it fell off my finger when I was changing Juniper's nappy, and it fell under her bed, and I didn't notice. And it was the middle of the night, and I was walking around the room with it's like a search and track thing. So eventually I found it, but...
Good job it wasn't in the nappy.
Yeah.
Like you changed it, throwing the nappy away and it was inside.
I have been a bit worried though that it might fall in the toilet or something like... But yeah, it's normally a pretty good fit, but it's just so light you don't notice it, but that can also be a bad thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you're going to wear this thing continuously, day and night, for weeks and weeks and weeks, maybe years at a time, it's good to be like a very low footprint like that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't wear so much jewellery or any jewellery at all really here because of the heat.
Yeah.
And it actually does kind of tarnish the jewellery quite a bit, like with the heat and the sun cream and sweat. So I just choose really not to wear jewellery at all, but this is the only thing that I really do wear.
Yeah.
Because I really do like the benefits of it, and if I don't wear it, I'm like, oh, I'm missing out on like
activity tracking,
statistics. Oh, my stats are going to be off because I'm not wearing my ring.
So in my opinion, is a wearable health tracker worth it? Yes, I would say so. Yeah. It's interesting and it does add like a new dynamic to your health journey. Yeah. So this is our first time taking Juniper out in the forward-facing sling. She's been asleep all day, hasn't she?
Yeah, since about 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was awake all morning. And then, sleep about 12:30. She fell asleep again.
Wearable baby.
Yeah.
I thought it would be nice to get her facing this way because her neck muscles are a lot stronger now.
Is she awake?
She's kind of like got half slits. She can see.
The only thing that I can't see her.
Yeah. We can see her though. You need to have your mouth wiped, Juniper. Done a little spit, haven't you? There we go.
Is that a mouth?
Yeah, that's her mouth. Alright, let's get to the clean part of the beach. You did it! Okay, we're continuing the health theme. I've just come to the Super Health Centre in General Luna to try and figure out what kind of shots and vaccinations are available on this island and what's not, and what's recommended and what's not. But there's literally no one here. This is like a brand new building, brand new kind of hospital place. There's a lot of bubble wrap on the equipment and stuff, but there's literally not one soul inside this building, which is super weird. In the meantime, Story has been dropped off at her craft class. I'm about to go pick her up. We're back by the ocean, decompressing, and it's been quite a nice day out shopping, to be honest. But one thing I did notice is that when you do normal stuff like drive a car and go to the shops and carry bags, you are actually putting your body under quite a bit of stress. And I didn't really know that until I saw the rings results on the app later. So there are loads and loads of metrics that you can use to kind of improve your life and understand a little bit about why you might have a headache or why you might be feeling a little bit more fatigued. So in that sense, I really do love having this kind of wearable tech. I wonder if they do one for dogs, so we could track you if you went running off. Yeah, maybe some kind of air tag or something. I think if you wanted to buy one of these smart rings for like women's health and for contraceptives, you should probably go for the Aura ring because it's well established with natural cycles, which is the main contraceptive app. But if you want something that's really detailed and specifically about sleep and your kind of heart age, your blood oxygen level, Ultrahuman is definitely a contender. I'm going to end this video for today. Thank you to Ultrahuman for sending me this ring. I'm really enjoying it. And me and Poppy will see you in the next one. Bye.